I think this the one. This one right here. It's gonna take. I knew this was the one. I knew this was the one for a champion to come through, man. You know what I'm saying? Though I knew this was gonna be the one. You dig?
Off top.
What's up with the champion?
Oh man, living, working, chilling, getting ready to go on this trip.
Ah, yeah. Is that a work trip or is that a R&R or what they call it? What is that? What kind of trip is it?
It's both. Damn near. If I end up working, hey,
Yeah.
I'm definitely go to a party. You feel me? If I end up hopping on the mic, man, it just is what it is.
Talk to me there. Tell them break bread and fake dead, man. Anytime a champion is in the building, man, you know what I mean? It's a possibility that greatness can happen, man. As long as, you know what I mean, everything is where it's supposed to be.
Straight up, man.
I
You know
appreciate you,
me.
bro.
Oh, for real, for real.
Which, so, I'm doing these KRU conversations. You're an established gentleman, man, with a extreme hustle and extreme story. So I felt like, coming on here chopping game with you, not only sharpen my tools, but also tell a story of a real individual that's shaking and moving and been doing it for a minute. You dig what I'm saying, bro? And people probably don't know all the things that have went behind you being where you at and trying to keep going further and all those things. So I feel like, you know what I mean? We have a good conversation and kind of elaborate on it and chop it up. You dig?
Nah, for real, I appreciate that because sometimes, like, people either sometimes people like sometimes like it's a trip because when I was out of radio, because I was in radio when I was 18, 19, and so I was in radio for like 8, 9, 10 years, and then I got out of radio, and then like I was out of radio for a second, but I still was known as Fillmoe Mike, and it's something like the younger people sometimes don't know. Like I've been on the radio. I'm just now getting back. I had to check a chick. She was like, "You think you tight because you on the radio now?" I was like, "Baby, hold on. I've been on the radio. Bob, what you mean? I think I'm
Yeah.
tight. Shut up." You got. I appreciate you giving me this platform. To let people know what I've been doing and how I got to where I got to. You feel me? Because everybody don't be like, man, I want to be on radio. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Talk about like your the early days. What schools did you go to, bro?
I went to Sutro Elementary, Roosevelt Middle School. I wanted to go to Wash, but Mars wasn't having it. She put me in Gateway.
Okay.
So yeah, so I was supposed to be part of the first graduating class at Gateway, but my parents ended up buying a house in Richmond my senior year.
Mm.
So my senior year, I ended up going to Richmond, and I was hot, being from the city. But at the same time, what it did was it kind of like it give you an opportunity to be somewhere else.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you feel me? Like the sick thing is like, yeah, I'm from Fillmoe, but I stay in the town now,
Hmm.
and so I got working motherfuckers that fuck with me from the town.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I had a network of people that was fucking me in Richmond. You feel me? Like, oh, Fillmoe, I heard you on the show and all this. And it's hella funny because I used to you go to Richmond. Richmond, small ass city. You from a big city. Like I used to be complaining, like, man, this shit weak as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I got a lot of love in Richmond, bro. Real talk. Just from that 1 year, two,
Yeah.
because I went to CC and hooped for CC 1 year. So like for 2 years before I moved back to Fillmore, I get a lot of love in Richmond.
What
So it's actually a good thing for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to like kind of like spread my gospel out there and show them about real Frisco niggas.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure in your business and just in life in general, it's always good to have an extended olive branch of your network. You know what I'm saying, bro? Especially outside of
Yeah,
your
that's
section.
yep. You said it perfectly. Yep.
What school did you end up graduating from?
I graduated from Richmond High that 1 year. So like I went to Richmond High as a trip because like when you first go there and it's your first year, most people don't think you a senior. Like why you coming here your senior year?
Yeah.
So I had to take some weak ass like ninth grade classes because certain schools districts you have to take certain classes
Hmm.
just to graduate.
Yeah.
Before I hooped, hardly nobody knew me. But once I started hooping,
Yeah.
I played for Carter his last year.
Okay. Yeah.
So I played for him his last year. Once I started hooping, it was like next day everybody was like, "What's up, Mike? What's up, Mike?" It
Yeah. Talk.
was a trip.
What was it like hooping for Coach Carter? What was that experience like for you?
Oh, it was. I mean, Coach Carter, he you know it's shady, blood. I swear, blood. Like the only reason I went to Richmond High is because my mom heard about that story back in
Yeah.
like whenever that happened. She's like, I'm gonna see you here because he a black man. Whoopty whoopty whoop. Now Richmond High was whack as fuck at that time.
Hmm.
Feel me? The year before, his son, it was his son, Damian Carter, that was in the movie. It was his son last year. So he had graduated the year before. They won like one game.
Right.
I should have went to like El Cerrito, Berkeley, or Poe Valley. You feel me? Because when I went out there, I was like first team. But he's solid, man. I mean, he was cool. Uh, he's very I mean, keep real. He kind of like not arrogant,
Hmm.
but he is kind of cocky.
Yeah.
If you not like a good player, you wouldn't like playing for him. But if you a good player, thank
Yeah.
God I was a good player. My mom blessed me with some good basketball skills. We didn't have no issues or nothing like that. He loved me. I remember one time he called in they had him on Street Soldiers on Kmel, and then he was like, "Yeah, Mike, is that Mike Fontella? Fontella, oh yeah, you know he like a fat Magic Johnson." So Von always called me Fat Magic. He be trying to clown. Von called me Fat Magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what was the biggest differences between going to high school between the rich and the city to you?
Man, you know what? Like, it was weird because I went to Gateway, so Gateway was just starting off.
Okay. Okay. I got you.
So it was like it didn't have no ninth grade. It had a ninth grade, and then we were the ninth grade.
Yeah.
Like we it was a trip because Gateway was like I wanted, like I said, I wanted to go to Wash. I would have even went to Gale, but I really wanted to go to Wash.
Yeah.
You feel me? Uptown, we tend to like want to go to Wash. You feel me? Or with Gal, but I would have went to Gal, but my mom was like, "Nah, I don't think I want you in a big ass school, that type of thing, that
Yeah.
type of situation." So she found out about Gateway, and Gateway was only ninth graders, and so we kind of grew with it. So it wasn't even as big as Richmond High was, but the thing I love about Gateway is that so first of all, I came up with the mascot name of Gateway. It was
Okay.
the Gators.
Okay.
With that name, so I had an opportunity to like create like the school's identity.
Mm.
You know, like I picked the colors.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like we had a vote. Like, okay, what y'all want to do? I was like, how about the Gateway Gators? Because the Florida Gators was big at the time, right?
Yeah.
With basketball and the football. So I was like, you know what, Gateway Gators sounds sick. You know, a lot of times you want to kind of match it up with the G and the G. So it just went. So I got an opportunity to like cultivate a school from
Right.
scratch.
Right.
Like you know, like they call it the Washington Eagles. Like
Mm-hmm.
somebody came up with the Eagles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I, it's just a trip looking back that my mom like I didn't want to go to Gateway, but then when I ended up going, it was cool. It's a college prep school. Now, if you look at Gateway, it's like one of the top high schools in the motherfucking charter schools in the country. It's like an example.
Yeah.
So you know, bro, that's that. I look at that like, man, that's a trip. I'm super happy and proud that I did go to Gateway.
Yeah. It's crazy how our parents, mom, pops, whoever parents can have a vision for you. You know what I mean? That's so accelerated that you can't even comprehend it at the moment. You know what I mean? I went to
Right.
Reardon. I went to Reardon with the people in my graduating class that I didn't graduate from. Donald Strickland, Larry Jackson. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about? Like just
that's
people that
one of the
went to
people
Yale.
I look up to. Larry Jackson.
What'd you say?
That's one of the people I look up to.
That's my
Man, that nigga, how you on the radio 16, 17 years old, man? Like, come on, man. I seen that. I heard that. I'm like, man, and he was good.
yeah.
He was raw on the radio.
And he had him a little. And he had a spot, and he had a vibe, and it was so crazy because it was just regular. So when we would be like Larry on the radio, we wouldn't even. We were like, man, that's our guy, that's Larry, but we wouldn't even think it was that big. We wasn't tripping like. And he had a vision back then. He saw that the work was gonna pay off later on. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy how, like I said, parents can have a vision for you, and you don't even know what they're trying to introduce you to and expose you to. You know what
Right,
I mean, bruh?
right. That's real. And then Richmond High, It's just hood blood. Richmond High was hood.
Yeah.
Richmond High hood, but I love it though. I stayed. It was some new spots like in North Richmond. Like they had like so my mom like was one of the first time home buying programs.
Yeah.
So they bought the house, but it's behind North Richmond, nigga.
Yeah.
So you see how I'm saying, North Richmond,
Yeah.
niggas ain't
North.
North.
Yeah.
You feel me? I had to learn that like it's North, nigga. And so them niggas is solid though, blood.
Yeah.
And so that's all. And then Richmond High was just hood as fuck, bro. I love it though.
Yeah, for real. When we
It don't
do
even
type of
have
environment,
floors.
we can relate.
It don't even have floors. It's just one big ass circle of hella classrooms and shit. I was like, it's ghetto as fuck.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
but you know what though? Real quick, my bad.
go ahead.
Uh, the one thing I can say and I loved about was difference between the East Bay and San Francisco is so much doing the city
Hmm.
that people don't come to the games like that. It be maybe
Right.
like 50. You know,
Yeah.
if my gal plays,
Yeah. A
you know,
big game.
but the football games is like times five.
Mm.
Like if it's a 200 people at the football game, at that games it's probably like 600-700 people.
For
The
real.
basketball game lit.
Yeah.
You play Deanna, what? It's lit. Monroe Valley, it's lit in that thing, bruh. I'm talking like nigga. That's why I said like when I went to the school the next day, they like, oh what's up, Mike? What's up, Mike? Like what? The niggas looking at me like I didn't even know you who.
Yeah.
I didn't even know who you were. But bro, it's a trip, and they put their games on TV like they used to have local sports out here.
Yeah.
They do that. They do that shit regularly out there. So that was probably the biggest difference.
Okay. Okay. Um. So when did you? What was your first exposure to like the multimedia, or was it anything in school that kind of prepped you for what you
Man,
wanted to do, or is it something that you kind of stumbled up on?
I kind of stumbled up on it because I knew I didn't want to rap. I didn't want to be no rapper.
Okay.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and so I was like, nah, I'm not no rapper. Everybody try to dibble and dabble. I'm like, nah, I'm not no rapper.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, how can I be a part of the culture and just influence it in a way that's different? And I would work with I started I did this internship with somebody, I forgot the label, but it was some label out of the town. And then I was like, nah, I don't want to do this because he
Yeah.
had me doing some shit. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do this. Then I stumbled on Kmel.com, went to that motherfucker. They said, yeah, we hiring for interns, this, that, and the third. I did an interview with him. I told him I like local music and I like my nigga Tone Deaf, shout out Tone Deaf. He the one that put me on. He's like, we hired you. You said you like local music and you like Most Def because they loved Most Def. Some
Yeah.
Asian hip hop. And
Yeah.
so like we put on. And so you on as an intern first, so you're not getting paid. So you just basically riding around. You like a roadie, so you just doing promo shit. But once you start getting paid, they make you a van driver. So as long as you got your L's, you could be a van driver. You start getting good, cool little money.
Yeah.
So you get a minimum wage, but you just having fun. Like literally, you just
Yeah.
driving around, giving people free shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You talking on the radio as far as like we used to do call-ins. So we would be like, "Hey, it's fillmoe Mike. I'm out here on at the Safeway in fillmoe. Pull up. I got some tickets or I got some CDs for you. Let me know. You feel me? I got a bumper sticker, that type of shit. So that's how you kind of like got your exposure, foot in the door,
Yeah.
and then from there, once you become that van driver, you trying to get on air. Most people is. Some people don't. Some people just want to be a van driver.
Yeah.
I was trying to get on air. So once I seen I could get on air, I tried to just follow that path.
Did somebody else give you the moniker Film on Mike, or did you tell them that I'm Film on Mike when they said what we gonna call you?
Because when I'm in fillmoe, before I was kind of big. Like I'm like 6'1", but like I haven't grown since I was 12, 13.
Yeah.
So I used to be known as Big Mike. But they already had a Big Mike that was rocking with Chewy Gomez. It was like, oh, you can't be Big Mike. And I was like, man, you always repping fillmoe up in San Quinn and Messy Moore. We gonna call you fillmoe Mike, and that's probably one of the greatest things a nigga ever did for me.
Yeah.
The Big Mike in every fucking hood. It's a
Yeah.
Big Mike in every city.
10 Big
It ain't
Mike
one
rappers.
little moment. And then I was kind of scared because I ain't a pimp, nigga. You feel me? I'm like, I don't want people to think I'm trying to be like, man.
Yeah.
That's a real Mac guy, man. I'm just a nigga from the Mo.
Yeah, straight up. Who was when you first started working at the radio station, who took you under their wing and or who kind of looked out for you and gave you the game?
Bro, you know what, bro? A lot of people. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm.
Chewy, even people that you wouldn't even know, like my nigga Gus, all the like everybody was fucking with me, bro. I ain't even
Yeah.
gonna lie, bro. I'm just like I was young. I was 19. I was, you when you 19, 20, you got that hunger.
Right.
Like nobody can tell you no.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I'm fucking around, bro, at Kmel, and I'm trying to keep it cool. But you meet motherfuckers, bro. You go in the studio, bro. It may be T.I. Nas there, bro. And it's
Yeah.
like, and
It's
Vine,
nothing. Yeah.
Vine throw me the alley oop. Vine be like this. Vine be like, yeah, that's my boy fillmoe Mike. If you need anything Frisco related, holla at him.
Now.
You feel me? So throw the alley oop. So sometimes I come in there and smell like Big Dank.
Yeah.
Like, who is this nigga?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want some of that? Yeah, I got you. But nah, bro, hella people tone deaf. Sana's a boss.
Okay. Talk about the misconceptions that people have of Sana or what people think in your interpretation of her.
Oh, that's a fucking awesome question. Um, she a boss, man. Like she's an independent female that don't take no shit, and she got it from the mud, and she worked hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh, she don't. She a boss, but like signing the type of motherfucker. She be like, Vaughn, I'm trying to get some money for the bottle. Chewy, I'm trying to get some money. They be like, bullshit. Fuck it, I'll buy the bottle.
Yeah.
Real like, look, she a goat, bro. I learned so much from some. I interned for her as far as being in the studio, learning how to work the boards.
Yeah.
So once I was a driver, I would go in her and just work down there for free, like 2 days a week,
Mm-hmm.
to just learn running the boards. Running the boards meaning it's not. It looked like a producer board, but you gotta take elements, or basically what you're doing is the song is playing, and then you want to put like a sweeper. We call them sweepers. So it'd be like 106.1 Kmel,
Yeah.
and that shit. And what you do is you try to disguise it, and you just kind of like put the other song in. You press a button, you put the other song in. It's just like it's called board hopping.
Okay.
So and so she taught me all of that shit with the boards. Make sure my shit tight. Sometimes we have like a pre-recorder where a caller call in, and you don't take calls live for the most part.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like street soldiers or something like that. But you record it. So you record it, and you gotta put it in. You gotta put that element in to the music. So it's like what you really want to happen is you want the beat, the instrumental to be on before that they start singing or rapping, and then right when you start talking, they start singing,
Yeah.
or they start. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's so, little shit like that. But she taught me the boards. Box Kev's nigga named Drew F, Big Rube. Everybody like I could say that now. Like they really fucked with me, bro. They really was like trying to help me out. Like nobody was like nobody. I kid you not, bro.
Yeah.
Every
I think that's a testament to you too, bro. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure that there's been people who come along, and if they ain't got the right personality, the right energy, people won't be so willing to help. So, you know what I mean? That's a testament to you and your personality, like you said, the work ethic too. You dig?
nah, for real. I put on let me just tell you, rest in peace, my nigga Chi Chi. Chi Chi used to be on. I put him on the street team. He was on the street team.
Yeah.
My Concho, Black Mark. I put Black Mark on.
Mm.
I My nigga Slap. If y'all know Slap, most niggas on here probably know Slap. Jamar. Uh, I put on Shay Diddy.
Mm.
Shay Diddy. We was at a party. I'm like, man, I'm at Kmel. You need to fuck with Kmel.
Yeah.
I put on that Corvette.
Ah, little cuz.
Bro, so it's like it's a trip how like I just start like try like you said that olive. I should start like, bro, come on, like fuck with it. Cause
Right.
it's ill to me, like you feel me, like I was broke. I'm broke as fuck at the time, but like I'm everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's like,
You wiggling. You wiggling.
like you at why you everywhere, bro? You know I'm Kmel. You feel me? So it feel good on the inside. Plus I'm a Leo. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So I wanted everybody to be everywhere too. You feel me? Had that same exposure.
Yeah.
You see where Shay Diddy at? Shay Diddy, boss at Kmel. You
Right.
know me? She a music director, bro. That's
That's
second in
big.
line.
Yeah.
That's second
Straight
in
up.
line. Feel me?
Yeah.
So that's a trip. Looking back, man, you got some good questions, blood.
I appreciate it, bro. I'm trying to make this thing. We're gonna make this thing do what it do, bro. You deserve good questions. You know what I'm saying, champ? I've been watching you go. One thing about me, I like to think or I like to say that I observe most people before they figure out who I am. You know what I mean? And that's just in my
Right,
nature. That's been from when I was on the block, on the turf, wherever. Like I'm gonna see you and probably be like, you know what I mean? And then when you finally be like, who is that? Or we get introduced, I already been on it. You know what I mean? Paying attention just to
right.
your movements and seeing you grind or whatever, whoever it is, you dig? So I'll be
Crazy.
paying attention. What ended up leading to your break from Cameo, bro?
So the first, I got broke up from Kmel 2 times, blood. I
Okay.
ain't really love that motherfucker. So the first time I got broke up, it was some bullshit. This nigga, I forgot my nigga name, but he from the point. My nigga Sell and his partner, my light skinned partner, they had threw a party with Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
So Nicki Minaj was gonna be at the party. They like, Fillmoe, we want you to host it. Like, we want you to be on the mic. I'm like, for sure.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Nicki Minaj, hell yeah. Nigga, so the party, so Nicki Minaj started getting like big. This is like right before she blew. So Nicki Minaj is getting big and shit, and moving 99.7 pick up the party. So moving 99.7 beef with 94.9. They're like rival radio stations.
Yeah.
So what happens sometimes is sometimes a radio station will pick up your party because you got somebody that they could promote and it's a good look for them.
Right.
So moving was like, oh, we just gonna add the party and just you feel me, make it our like after party
Yeah.
for the show. So make a long story short, because they did that, I'm not even gonna say who did it, but she not at 94.9 on mine, but she basically was like, why is Film on Mike on a moving 99.7 after party? And she thought that was a bad look. So I got let go because of that. That was the first time.
Mm.
Yeah, so basically like a conflict of interest, basically.
I got you.
The second time I got let go, um, damn it, can't even remember the second time I got let go. Oh no, excuse me. That was the second time I got let go. The first time I got let go, I just got let go because a nigga was hating on me and he just you feel me? The dude was dry like it was basically like I had fucked up the week before
Hmm.
and literally fucked up again. And
Yeah.
they was like, oh, gotta let you go.
Right.
So
Right.
that's why it was some bullshit.
Yeah.
But basically I was in a parking garage, this nigga Ray Wong, he driving hella fast. I'm driving the speed limit. He like, Bilbo almost hit me. I'm like, nigga, I didn't almost hit you. But I'm so young at the time, I'm not even really fighting for myself. I'm just like accepting shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My confidence wasn't fully like to where it is now, or I was ignorant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was the first time.
Okay. So what is the conversation like, or what's the when it's time for you to come back, or you get the opportunity to come back? What does the conversation look like, or who you got to talk to, or how does it work when it's like I'm about to get this other opportunity?
So yeah, the first time I came back, it was just more so like it was some bullshit. So they kind of was like, well, let's just give it some time. So they gave it like a year, and I had to holler at Stacey Cunningham, and I really didn't go back to the street team. I started just working with Sana.
Yeah.
So I just started working exclusively with Sana, and then they brought me back in. It was like, Filmo, since you do so much club shit, we gonna have you do all the club shit Friday, Saturday night. You kind of like the club guy.
Okay.
And that was first time. Stacey Cunningham, she worked at Empire. She's a radio fixture in this motherfucker. She a boss too. She
Yeah.
used to be the program director. The second time I came back, I had to highlight Don Parker,
Mm.
program director now. He a solid dude. The crazy story is Stacey never gave me the opportunity to get on air. She was like, I don't like how you sound on air. Like she thought I sounded too hood.
Yeah.
But Don,
Yeah.
Don, a white gay, he loved it.
Yeah. He's like, yeah. He know what he
He was
hear.
like, awesome.
Do that. Do more of that.
Stacy was trying to like, I think she was just trying to show me tough love type of situation. But Don was like, nah, man, I'm gonna put you on air. He was like, I did an air check. An air check is basically like a mixtape.
Yeah.
So I'm talking on air. He heard it. He was like, what date you want to be on air? He was like, you sound hella good. You need
Yeah.
to be on air. You should have been on air.
Right.
So he put me on. And man, I picked like Tuesday night. So I was on. The first time I was on was like Tuesday night, like morning, like 1 to 3 a.m. or 1 to 4.
Yeah.
And so, you know,
I,
you letting people know that you finna be on air at 1 a.m. Niggas like, all right, bro,
yeah, I'm gonna listen in.
yeah, definitely prime time. But you know, I was proud as fuck, man.
What did you learn not only about yourself in that direction when you was out of the radio and about other people, bro? What did you learn?
I learned the power of radio. I learned that sometimes people only fuck with you because of what you associated with. You know what I'm saying? You really kind of learn who really fucking with you or who just hitting you. Just bro, you got some tickets? Cause I don't like shit like that. I don't even. You feel me? If I could give them away, if I could get somebody here, bro, I got you.
Please take this shit. Yeah.
Make you feel good. You feel me? So, but like you kind of like that little shit. My resiliency. Like I tried to keep my name cracking through like the party scene.
Yeah.
Cause I like to talk on the mic and host. Like
Yeah.
that's my thing. I love to do that shit.
Yeah.
And so people, bro, you still party? I'm like, bro, I love it. Like I really love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So just little shit like that. But for the most part, you kind of learn who really fucking with you. That was an eye opening experience. Who really fuck with you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm one of those that's like, I know hella people just because of who I am, kind of like my network, how I've been just like you said, working.
Mhm.
So I just end up knowing hella people.
That's the best thing about some of them hard moments. You get to identify, like you said, your resilience, and you get to identify who really in your corner. You know what I mean, bro?
Yes, sir.
It's a perfect time to do inventory, and it's a blessing because now when you blossom and bloom this time, you know who get to go. You know what I mean? For sure, who got seats. You dig?
Right.
You know what I mean?
What you say? My bad.
I was like, now you
What
did
you
that
say? My bad.
inventory. You know who get the seats, man. When you take off this time, you feel me,
Right.
champ? You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What I was gonna say? Oh, if you had to give the club scene, because you know you've been out there wiggling for a minute, if you had to get a club scene in Frisco specifically, a letter grade right now, what would that letter grade be, champ?
F.
Yeah,
It's an F, man. We need. I don't know what we like. We really need somebody. We need like a collective. Like we need a real commission, bruh. Cause the scene, but I can't really say the party scene. The city is dead right now.
there you go. Right.
It's not just the. It's not just
Yeah.
that.
It's the,
The whole thing is kind of like. So it's like I I can't really blame. I can't really say well, we need to work on the party scene. We need to
work
work on
on
the
a
whole
scene, a scene.
God. It's ugly, man. Like I don't know. I've never seen. It's two things. I was talking to somebody. I've never seen the pride of the city as low as it been as like right now.
Yeah,
Like just the overall. Like when people say, like when I was coming up, like especially when, like for example, when I was in Richmond, like, oh, you from Frisco?
yeah,
And it was like, oh, we finna go to San Francisco. Now it's
yeah,
like, I ain't trying to go to the city.
yeah.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. So it's like the pride of the city is like I've never seen it as low as it's been. The thing that I'm scared of, is like I'm a proud San Franciscan, but I how like the younger people view the city, and do they feel like the same pride like that I felt, like you know what I'm saying, like that we felt, like just being from Frisco, like I love being from Frisco, blood. POD. I love being from fillmoe. It's just
Yeah,
different. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And so like I hope that they got the same pride that we had, that we carried.
I was just thinking about this the other day, bro. Interesting that you said that, and I think that we've been so conditioned for so long to be tribalized and to be separated that sometimes we don't want to celebrate each other because we feel like it's a reflection of some turf shit or some dumb shit. So it's like, you know what I mean? We can't fully appreciate each other because we feel like we're doing a disservice to our neighborhood or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying, bro? You
Right.
get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you know what I mean? But for me, like, and I know because I take on that mentality. I have before. You feel me? Like being from Lakeville or whatever, you got so much pride that you think represents something else, or being a part of something else gonna make you look worse. But I did the get low with Bailey in LA when he didn't have no hype man on the stage. You feel me? Like, and I knew
Right.
we needed that energy at the moment. Like, nigga, this Frisco, we in LA, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm talking about? It's certain parameters where, like you said, that pride about the city thing and what we represent, and knowing that we all are a reflection of each other, got to kick in at some point. You
Still,
feel me? Like,
bro, we finna go to Miami, and I don't know who all going to Miami,
yeah.
but I got put on to going to Miami from Bud Cheddar, my nigga Bud Cheddar from Hollister.
Shout
Them
out to
niggas brought me
Ted.
out.
Shout out to my brother
Shout out
Ted, man.
to gang, real. So he was like, he kept telling me for like 2 3 years, like, bro, you gotta get out there, you gotta get out there. But when you go out there, it's so many people from the city and the Bay.
Yeah,
It ain't even about like, you feel me, like we out there, we on the whole other side of the world, bro. We
straight
finna
up.
come together, man. We finna make it happen, man. What we got? We all in the same section.
Yeah,
All the shit is going up.
yeah,
Just because you feel me, you out of bounds and you need that camaraderie and that, you feel me, that the pride is there. Like we there. So
yeah.
I don't know. A lot more people go, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna see some Bay Area motherfuckers out there, man.
Come
And
on,
we gonna
man.
link
You already know.
like we didn't fucked around all the time. You feel me?
Yeah. And that's how it's supposed to be, though. You know what I mean? And especially when you get far out in the world and you get to mingling and
Yup.
working, when you see somebody familiar, you know what I mean? Especially if y'all just got any type of a
Man,
rapport. It's like, what's up with bruh? You know what I'm saying? What's good, man? You know what I mean?
that,
And those memories are supposed to build bonds that come back from those trips, bruh.
oh
A
my
lot of the friendships that my partners got that they got with people from other places and stuff is because they see each other out of town. We didn't have big party, big love way in
man,
Miami and New York and Vegas somewhere, and we brought that camaraderie back to the Bay. You know what I mean? And try to build
right.
on that. You feel me?
Real talk. Yup. Real talk. You ain't lying. Hell yeah, bro. Nah, but yeah, the party scene in the city, man, we gotta work on it, man. We need like an area. We need some more diversity within the parties. Uh, and we need more venues and clubs, and we don't need like the city hating on the party scene.
I was about to say that. People got to feel
You gotta
safe and
open it up.
comfortable.
You got it like in other cities or like in Oakland, you just have it. You can have it downtown tonight.
Right.
Just give us a area or a spot where we could go where it's maybe like 12 different parties and clubs, and then it's just monitored.
Yeah.
Niggas can't drive. You gotta park outside of it. But you feel me? You give us something to do.
For real, for real. Keep us busy. It might not be so much trouble going on, man. You feel me?
Right. Yeah. And
Uh,
then you can monitor the trouble. It's all in one area. You
There
ain't
you
gotta
go.
be driving here to here to here. It's all in one area, bruh. It's concentrated.
I think too. I don't just like everybody talk about the city and how safe, and they don't know. But Frisco, we don't respect. We don't respect our own, like establishments, artists. I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? It's just like we don't know how to value our own shit, bro. We shit in our own
Yeah.
living room. For
Yeah.
Frisco, nigga. You know what I mean?
You're right.
We got a bad habit of that. We're gonna bip our own cars. We're gonna, you know what I mean? We're gonna do shit that we don't understand in the moment. We getting some out of it, but in the long run, it come back to backfire on us. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Man, man, for real. It's like yeah, like you said, like the bip. That's a trip because niggas that came up off the bip.
Off
But
top,
it's also, but it's also it's a yin and a yang. It's that side and that side. You feel
straight
me?
up.
You know what I mean? Like it's fucked up. You be like, damn, Snoop got bipped.
Damn.
Hella nigga
Hey, listen, if you put a list of they got A-listers, they get everybody. Hey, hey, but the thing for us
Hey,
from Frisco, for us though, when we hear about them saying, we be like, oh, bro, don't feel bad. They got us too. I'm from the city. I don't even,
right,
I just visit. And they didn't got me on the visit. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
man,
It come with the
man,
territory for us. So, it's kind of crazy, but it's like you said, it's a yin and a yang, and we got to start understanding like, just like we bring value to the city, we take value away, bro. But that's probably the
right,
pride you was talking about, though, too. You feel me?
yeah,
Like,
for real,
even our neighbors and shit. We love to be prideful about what we got. But if we brought somebody to the moat and from the stories that we explain or the history, or brought somebody to the lake, to Hunter's Point, they could be like, "This what y'all was talking about?" It wasn't
right,
popping. It was what? It was popping. Mac Block had niggas
right,
with Rexes everywhere. Uptown was going crazy. You know what I mean? Like they gonna be like, "What?" I don't know, man. Maybe if you know what I'm saying,
right,
like, hey, you know what I'm saying, bro. It's just,
yeah,
but it's all about us, like you said, having some pride, bro, about us and what we represent. You know what I mean?
yeah. It's. I mean, we hood niggas, so like like the main part is like we glorify the dumbest shit. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
And so that's what on the deeper level, like we glorify shit that it's really hurting us.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we be hella, you feel me? Like we get so much pride from whatever. Glorifying dumb shit, like stupid shit. We shouldn't glorify.
Just
You know what I
imagine,
mean?
bro,
Like it's sick.
imagine having $200 million and being so magnetized, so and hypnotized by the street life that you'll put that all on the line just to show a picture with a gun. Like, bruh,
Man,
that's a crazy for somebody who's been through something for the streets and who's been through the struggle. Like, it's hard to comprehend that appealing. It's that appealing just for that stigma to be on you, for you to look like you with the shit that you'll put
right,
up, that you'll jeopardize your 200 million. But then, right, bro, I fast forward and I got partners, from the hood who've been to the pen, been down, did calendars, and I see them taking a picture with a pistol. And I'm like, well, if my bro who I know goddamn well he know better, then you got this kid with two
right,
hundred million. He can't. You know what I'm saying? It just shows you like the
right,
impact of our culture and what we praising and what we value. You feel me, bro?
right,
And how hard it is for a youngster to be like make the right decisions. You know what I'm saying?
right, right.
Um, Talk about when you first met Quinn, bro.
Oh, Quinn like my cousin for real. His dad, rest in peace to Fat Rat. Fat Rat and my dad kind of like knew each other back in the day.
Mm,
My dad from Lakeview.
okay,
They grew up on Hill Street
okay,
in Lakeview.
yeah,
So they some proud Lakeview's. Like back, like and my Uncle Rob, uh, they used to throw picnics in Antioch for Lakeview.
mm,
Oh, you probably been the one for real. So that's when I first met Quinn through Fat Rat through his dad,
okay,
through Bailey dad.
yeah.
But yeah.
And how did the hype man thing come about?
Oh man. And so when I got let go from Camille, okay, so Chuck used to be at Cameo Tough. If you remember, just go back real quick.
Yeah.
Chuck was at Cameo Tough. That's why Queen was getting a lot of love at Cameo because of Chuck.
Okay.
So Chuck was doing a lot of the groundwork and shit like that. And so uh when I got let go, I still was like I did promo with before I got let go, I was doing promo for M1 promo, which is John Constant and Rob Rez, and then Savage Marketing, which is Gino. Gino fuck with Franny now in the Bay or in Vegas. He
Okay.
always fucked with Franny,
Yeah.
but he located out there. So I was doing promo for them. Quinn took me because I was doing promo and I started doing promo for Done Deal. Like I ran they promo shit.
Yeah.
And then from there, I start being this hype man because I'm a good hype man. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
So I start. He was like, "Bro, I'm gonna have you be my hype man." We was fucking around for like maybe like 2-3 years
Mm,
where we was just on the. I was driving, or somebody would drive, or we all drive. We was up and down California, all through the West Coast.
mm.
With the Queen, like basically through his like after I give you my word into the Rock that album. I was a part of that album a lot.
What's the
So that's
best?
how I got.
What's the best show? The best venue? The best show you think you done seen the Queen do? Out of the ones you didn't,
Oh
out of shows you didn't seen.
shit! I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I'm tough on the Quinn, bro, because I
Okay.
feel like he got something to offer and give. I don't like when he be hella drunk.
Okay.
When he get too drunk, I get mad as fuck.
Yeah.
I just get hella mad. But he didn't rock the Phoenix Theater in Petaluma.
Mm-hmm.
I done seen him tear it down at the Phoenix Theater up there. That's a legendary spot. They used to have the super hypees up there. The motherfuckers used to be going down.
Yeah.
Mission Rock, he killed Mission Rock with Jim Jones.
Mm.
It was Jim Jones and Quinn actually opened up for Jim Jones. It was supposed to be Jim Jones. It was at it was called the Done Deal Parties.
Okay.
And then cause Chuck Done Deal Parties at Mission Rock, he had Mac Dre come through, he had Messy Moore come through, Quinn of course. But Quinn opened up for Jim Jones. Matter of fact, you Google Jim Jones San Quinn. Jim Jones talk about San Quinn on some many shit like, yeah, that nigga was killing it.
I seen that
Yeah,
interview. I seen that interview. Yeah.
yeah, Mission Rock. I done seen Quinn, bro. Quinn is raw. When he really want to be like on some like, oh, Sweet Jimmy's,
Yeah. Talk then.
nigga. Sweet Jimmy's is when he rocked it, nigga. That nigga Sweets had that nigga. He was like, man, you gotta do come on in.
Yeah.
He did come on in. He did some other shit, and he in the town. He
Yeah.
was kind of, Quinn kind of like I ain't gonna say he paranoid, but he be like just on guard, like he be on a swivel. And this
Yeah.
back then too.
Yeah.
So he was like, damn, bro, we gotta be militant, you feel me? We
Yeah.
can't. Nigga, he went out there, nigga, and killed it, nigga. That nigga started doing. He did. Oh, bro, he killed it that night. It was lit too. They was ready for the Quinn too.
Yeah.
And he really think he didn't get no love in the town like that.
Yeah.
Them niggas came out for the Quinn blood.
Straight like that.
Before New Pairs, it was Sweet Jimmy's, man.
Sweet Jimmy's, big baby. Come on, throwback jersey night. They don't know nothing about that. It wasn't there, big baby. Come on.
They wasn't there, big baby. Shit, I wasn't there back then, nigga.
Yeah. Hey, hey, yeah, man.
I wasn't even 21. Like they used to have the throwback jersey parties, blood.
They used to be cracking, bro. Be legit. They used to have Bill up in there. We used to be up in there going crazy.
Oh man, I bet, nigga.
Hell
I
yeah.
bet.
Big chicken wings at Sweet Jimmy's. The chicken wings went crazy at Sweet Jimmy's, man. You know what I'm talking about? uh,
You know.
I seen you put on your manager hat. What you was you got artists or what you doing, champ?
Oh yeah, I was real like I was basically down there Quinn road manager during that time for real when I was out on the road with him. But then AK Frank is one of my is an artist that I help manage. I haven't been like managing him as much lately. But anytime he go on the road, I'm usually with him.
How did
We haven't
it?
been doing this thing as far as like producing. He got a not a little, but he got a studio that he run, and so like he been kind of like focused on that, getting his dip up like that and shit like
Who if anybody in your space would you consider a mentor, bro?
that. Will Bronson, Stretch, Big Von, Chewy,
Mm,
Will Bronson. Will Bronson used to run, or he used to co-own SMC Recordings.
okay.
So SMC now hella shit from probably like 2005 to like 2013. If you look at most of the major Bay Area releases, they was by SMC Recordings.
Okay.
And so Jack of Tear Gas, San Quinn, The Rock, Disobey. I think Mess was probably the first one to fuck with them.
Yeah.
But Will Bronson, a white boy, super intelligent white boy, uh, that he fucked with Stretch. Him and Stretch got active management.
Okay.
So Stretch is a Stretch from Seaside.
Yeah. I know it's stretch.
He a
Yeah.
crip from.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's like, hey, the stretch the legend, man. Come on. 24 karat golden, man. You know what I'm saying? You know we representing that Lakeview, man. We got nephew, man. We
On
we
top,
pushing, man. We gonna
on
support him,
top.
man. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Shout
Yes,
out to
sir.
24 karat, shout out to Pape, all my nephews, my brothers, man, my young gunners, man. We support the home team all the time, champ. You know that. So We got club promoter, we got radio personality, we got management, we got hype man. How many jobs does Fillmoe Mike have?
Damn. I mean, everything I do for the most part is part of the, like the culture, part of the scene. So it kind of like they kind of like you know
All wrapped and
like piggyback
intertwined.
off each other. They kind of like work hand in hand. Like the radio ain't work. That ain't even no work for real.
I
That's just
got you.
going there and talking. And I be saying anything like what I do appreciate now is that I'm starting to notice like people starting to notice like me or like they get like what it's a trip when like you see somebody random and I've been pushing Wash Your Back for a hella long.
Yeah,
When I first got on the radio, I was saying Wash Your Back.
yeah,
But to see people now, they be like, Fillmoe Mike, Wash Your Back.
yeah,
It feel hella good, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
yeah,
I swear to God it too, bro. It's like you like they get it, like okay, for sure. Like the branding is working.
yeah.
That's what it is. Branding is working.
There you go. I was gonna ask you too. That was gonna be one of my most important questions before I let you go. We almost been on an hour. I appreciate it, but that was gonna be one of my most important questions, bro. When is the last time Fillmoe Mike washed his back, big baby? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, I got long arms too, man.
You feel me? Hey,
Long, man.
hey, I had to go get my shoulder worked on so I could get my stretch on, man. I can't be out here playing with a dirty center back. Just the center of your back dirty. Get me? Wash your back, champ.
Straight the fuck up.
Yeah, man.
You
Man, I
got
appreciate you, brother.
no time. Nah, bro. You got, bro. I appreciate you, bro. For real, for real. For you reaching out, just thinking of a nigga. Like you
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah,
I appreciate it, bro. Cause I just want to say this one thing, bro. Like I tell niggas, especially youngsters, bro. Like do what you want to do. Like I always did that, and I
yeah,
think that's why people like respect me for real. Like, cause growing up, like I was Big Mike, but then when I became Fillmoe Mike, some niggas didn't know who Fillmoe Mike was.
yeah,
So who the fuck is Fillmoe Mike? Even the niggas that knew me, they didn't know like who the fuck is Fillmoe Mike.
yeah,
Nobody was, you feel me?
yeah,
But like I always was like, I never was like the hoodest nigga. Like I never claimed. I used to be at Hamilton, nigga, every day, nigga, hooping and playing baseball, my nigga.
yeah,
You feel me? So like some niggas used to try to get at me on some like, how you gonna call yourself Fillmoe? I'm like, bro, I'm just a nigga from Fillmoe, my nigga. I could have been from motherfucking Timbuktu. I would
yeah,
have been Timbuktu.
yeah,
You feel me? So I always encourage people, bro, just do you. You feel me? Don't worry about what everybody think. Do what the fuck you want to do. If you're not having fun doing that, don't do
yeah. Straight up,
that. You
straight up.
feel me? Yo, thank you, bro, for having me again.
Off top, bro. We gonna double back too. You know what I mean? And
I'm gonna
keep
have to have you
tapping
on
in.
my thing, man. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to have you on my podcast.
Off top, come on, man. What kind of question you already know is good, bro. You feel me?
Oh, big baby.
Come
I'm gonna
on,
have to
big
have you. I'm
baby. You know what I'm saying?
stories.
Yeah. You know I got him for him. You feel me?
I appreciate it, man.
It's all good, bro. Like I said, keep working, man. Salute, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm gonna load this on YouTube and everything, but just keep grinding, champ. Keep representing for the section, man. And we know the film on Mike. We the next big thing, man. You already the big thing for us, man. But you just keep on pushing us, bro. You feel me?
Thank you, bro. I'm gonna keep pushing it forward, man.
Straight like that, man. KIU, keep doing what you're doing, bro.
That thing too.
I got you.
The you.
Yep. Salute.
Salute.